Yeah.
We'll see maybe Immortals, if Immortals were in the same kind of situation.
They are going to get themselves towards that B site already. Smoke to the top side. Lucas ready to come out here. It's KNG to take his place. Taco with 3 quick kills. The USP one-taps are real. Phelps burns alive, but Taco...
Conversation is had about teams and Immortals being at the forefront of that conversation, so I'm not sure if that's a specific strategy against them, but it seems to be working anyways.
Sacrificing themselves to the B site is Immortals. KNG gets a TK in the process.
This round, just because Immortals, if they're able to get it, will obviously use it. That's Henny's comfort zone as a superstar offer. Oh, a lot of counter nades coming out of B plat as Lucas tries to squeeze his way out.
Fallen's already boosted inside counter. Lucas finds Phelps first and foremost, but Fallen falls back as he finds another. Lucas able to create more space, but the CTs are still here. And Lucas is going to shut them down. Great plays from him so far, but there's still 2 SK players up. One of which on site, the second nowhere nearby. Fallen crosses to the rock, takes some shots and sits on 37, but the flashbangs go way up in the air, and now he tries to duel, but Lucas, he's having none of it. The MP9 of Fur, not long for the distance.
There's a Molotov in front of him, able to find his place in the madness. This time around, going to be throwing a little bit to bait out a strong reaction, because now SK are aware of the fact that as soon as I feel like he realized that there wasn't going to be anyone coming up that quickly, Fallen already. Not even aggressive at A, actually just defending.
Now mirroring their performance versus Liquid, we find SK in the double op setup immediately in the 4th round. The moment they can afford it, they go for it. We'll see if either of those ops can find some kills here now. coldzera gets burned into the open, but takes one with him. Him and Bolt's able to trade back. Taco finding one, but Steel's able to trade, and Fallen gets in position in time, leaving it all just down to KNG. Now he has got the cover of the smoke here. CT's to reposition, but Fur's already on his backside, and it's a blind side.
A toe versus a player that could be anywhere. That's pistol round, but now we move into this round. Immortals have decided to buy one more time, a couple of pistols, but a fast B hit.
Yeah, again, just hammering into the B zone. Phelps up close, falls first, but Taco burns one to a crisp and then plucks bolts to the backside. Still a 4v3, but a single AK in hand, now just chucked behind. It's gonna come down to the pistols. Deagle of Lucas connects, and then the CZ next. All of a sudden, we're down into a 2 versus 2. And Hen1's got his hands on an AK. He chucks that over to Lucas, who can't actually grab it right away. Fires on the Deeg, Hen with another, and Taco
decides to fall back. And Lucas actually does find an op in drop down, so and we have to spend quite a bit.
Looks like Fallen wants to shut things down, but
he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. You think he knows this game well?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh, yep. Yeah, he picked that angle perfectly. Like, he's just so disciplined, man.
With that flashback, the T's get pinned in. Fallen allows for the crossback as a couple shots go wide, but he does still have a man locked to the corner. Taco gonna now get aggressive here. Taco, the type of player where if you tell him what to do, he'll follow orders through and through. I think
with a crazy shot, and then the setup's good enough, the trade becomes favorable for the CTs. coldzera falling back, though, in the situation. For some reason, they thought it was B. Whoever it was, a Lucas, was able to sell a fake. Very powerful stuff.
Fur's got a chance to fire off, but then Hen catches him up close. Fallen swinging it back with one as the Taco op connects. But now another 1v2 on the table for the young gun. Gonna try to find an angle. Would love for a 1v1, but Hen1's actually gonna try to just push behind the door. Could be the execution. Has gotten out, and the AK spray can.
They're prodding at B.
Ooh. Where'd you go?
You didn't see me.
This will tell Fallen that he has indeed been spotted, but he's got no one to bail him out, so. Odds of survival, are slim.
Oh.
Although he gets the dink off. Meanwhile, Henny starts to execute into the B site. Off of the CZ, he's able to take two. Fur responds with his pistol, and he actually drops the bomb off on top of that, but the flank. And there are T's here, spots the feet, and will fall back. Lucas gives chase. Fallen gives back, connects through the smoke onto KNG. Meanwhile, Fur drops Henny off of lower A. That's two quick kills on Immortals' attempt to push in. And Fallen, he's hungry for more. Gets closer to the door. We'll catch him.
Oh, there was a chance there. Fallen missing a very important shot. Is our man Fur is actually now watching long as Fallen peers down the ramp into a group of terrorists. Smoke actually goes down. Interesting spot. Taco picks up the slack, and Steel answers back. 1v3.
Peppering off to the top of ramp there.
Long B control. A very passive way as Steel has been given drop. This is a very interesting setup from SK.
We talk about how drop down can counter the man on boost, and that's exactly where Phelps is standing.
Yeah, he could get peeked right now. I mean,
Zera and Taco here to cover. Very clustered defense, but down goes Phelps regardless. And then Steel just gets back into the safety of that corner. Taco sprays wildly, coldzera executes one, but then the B site crumbles at the feet of Immortals. Fallen and Fur, nowhere to be found.
Never thought I'd say this, but
At least both of those guns are moved forward with armor, kits, and utilities. Phelps off the tree, so we'll see if that can happen yet again. As he does get himself up close, the flash goes down. coldzera as well, dropped to the gun of Steel. He's able to creep his way to the site. Full flash, Taco down for the count. And Fallen and Phelps responding back already. Phelps actually able to get down below, but the AK of KNG's not enough. It's Bolts to trade it back. And a 2-on-2 ensues with Fur unsure as to where this man's coming in from. It's right by his side. Bolts hammers it in. And that leaves Fallen to clutch, not Taco this time.
oh, spotting a player.
The shot goes wide. There's a man to his backside. Here's the drop, and it's not enough.
B has become quite exploitable, even in a couple of setups now. Nades don't do any damage. KNG with the MAC-10, very little to lose.
Just throwing himself into these grenades, really ensuring that he can push forward. Taco's gonna get pinned in. Lots of frags going the way of the Immortals.
Immortals, however, up to 7 to 5. And
Looks like they're just gonna forward themselves straight in. KNG with a falling headshot to coldzera. He actually gets himself into drop down already. Steel with another frag. This is Immortals across the kill feed. Taco able to take it back with one, and he dinks up onto Steel. Molotov blocks off highway, but the smoke blocks his line of sight. So he's gonna get up close, takes damage furthermore, sits on 14, great kill. Knows there's a man in smoke, but Bolts covers his bomb planter. And it's fallen to clutch yet again. Bolts to the other side of the boxes, Fallen patient here, has no kit, but he does have an opening. Smoke grenade allows the cross, he wants that AK, he takes it. Steel incredibly tagged, but almost gets the kill. Fallen closes the gap, and he takes the headshot and the round for SK, picking up a kit in the process. Very well done. Finally, SK...
Try to bait his attention from around the rectangle, saw an opportunity, tried to take it. Henny actually out-ops Fallen. That's a big deal. We'll see the op recovered. The M4 is thrown back onto Plat. It's just two players up on B.
Great flash to the eyes of Lucas, still able to get closer to the site. There's two of SK's men in position, one of which is Taco, up close on the cannon, spots it and takes it down. Man to the top side now revealed, and Cold will find Bolts. Flashbangs continue to pop, but as do the heads of all players. coldzera swapping to the sidearm, saves the day. Or at least he almost does. It's Phelps to save himself. Lucas now to reaggress, spraying and connecting onto Fur. 2v2. 50 seconds left as both teams just pump the brakes. Lucas finds another opening, and it's all on Phelps. Very low health and an op in hand. He's just gonna creep his way around this corner. Very wary of his other side, and that could cost him.
Oh, is he gonna push all the way through?
Or is he just gonna wait?
Oh, they spam. I don't know if they saw. They
1 round to SK, and then 3 to Immortals.
And each of those 3 rounds was a reset because of B hit.
My goodness. Immortals putting up a very serious half. Again, half of these rounds from SK are the pistol inconsequent conversions. So, can they overwhelm the pistols yet again? Lucas can't. He gets pushed back with 12 health, but Bolts, well, he adds a couple kills to the shelf. Lots of spam going out here. I mean, how often have SK stacked players inside the nooks and crannies of this bomb site, trying to fight their way from the drop down? So much damage to SK's favor. 2 frags as well, but Steel, he sprays for 2, and Fallen finds another. Lucas incredibly hit.
Lucas has found a brand new place to sit. Will Fallen clear it? Doesn't look like he will. Shot in the side. Round over. Immortals with 9.
6-9 the scoreline as Immortals turn things back and actually control SK, not only in a fact of the matter with the score, but also with their aggression. A lot of plays that we saw SK use earlier this week were not afforded. We're going to see if they can find some success on the T half after a brief break in between halves.
Actually, monster performance, and Fallen looking extremely confident
In a lot of ways, and kind of force their hands to play more passive, like Luminosity did on Inferno yesterday.
Fast A play. Ooh, Lucas gets a tip. Is that the bomb shown as well? Yeah, it is, but they're actually running back. I think they maybe wanted to, well, first of all, either clear out forward A, but then let them know that they had the bomb there and the intention to go to A. So, for now, we've actually attracted some CTs into fortifying the site. And again, this rotate is a long time. No, not from A to B, but from long A to long B, for sure.
Bolts to the boulder. T side to the B site.
Ooh.
But it's Henny who's able to open up. Steel finds one as well. It's Immortals to the kill feed, and SK to the ground, but Fallen doubles down and now leaves Taco 1v3. As they offered up a side of Immortals, and he hits the gush. Both players now dinked, but KNG's got enough.
The last headshots. And almost a recovery in that situation, but solid hold from, you know, just a little bit of B control and Olaf smoke to stir a reaction.
Frag grenade could do a lot of damage, but they all spread out. Steel to the half wall. Spraying off the MP9, and Lucas, he's actually going to force this fight. Drops the bomb in the process and taps for the next one, but he's taken down. That's Fallen. At least. Give me that moolah. Oop, bomb dropped, and follow-up shot. Nicely done. Oh. Oh, another. Only Cold Zera's left over. Give him the ace. A denied. Cold Zera, it's a matter of time before he dies. There we have it. Steel. Even with Henny right there.
Mm-hmm. No shame.
Man. Look at this USP.
Stuff. Either way, far falls off.
Lucas just clotheslines Phelps.
Driving up his body with MP9.
Goes back flipping off of the staircase. We're Immortals 5v3 already.
Immortals are ready to lose this round.
Yeah, the only investment was really that AWP. And even that pans out. Cold Zera skewered to the...
See it though. Ooh.
Man. Immortals taking a page out of SK's book, going for that counter boost early on, and then the double op setup as soon as possible. Henny takes 2. These poor pistols have no chance in a world.
Not a chance in heck. On B control, why not?
Get out of my way. Tries to retreat. It's blocking the windowsill. Fur is able to retrieve that AK, but now it's all...
Only thing they have going for them at this moment. But, Fur? Oh, what? Moves off his off angle. Fur. That's good.
Yeah, stylistically. So SK come in with a buy. Poor Taco's got just that D.
Oh.
Deep frag.
Left or right fall in.
Does soften him up. Molotov gonna burn them out. Fallen goes above. He drops bolts. And both players cross back.
That flick almost gave me whiplash. All of that.
Fur's able to afford himself some drop control, but the problem is they still have platform to deal with. So Fur, at a distance, misses the shot. And it's still a 5v4 on SK's favor, but ooh, now it looks good. A crucial kill.
Yeah, that kind of made up for it. Ooh, KNG. Good opportunity to get a kill. Fallen, though, capitalizing. 2 up for Immortals, both on the B site, however.
Lucas can still get over towards site, though. They've lost platform, but they've still got some control on site. Henny through the boulder, takes down Fallen and another. So it's down to Taco, who...
Counter nade, no damage. Taco's out, though. They've unleashed him. He's looking for a kill. Oh, he wants this fight, but Bolts is fine with that.
See if Steel can hold the windowsill. Fallen gets significantly hit up. Fur wants to remove this man. Oof. Well, Taco down, Coldzera takes his place, Bolt sprays away. Oh, and he hits it. Catches it on the
They're gonna lose this whole map if they lose this round. There's no way they have money. Down to 1 last round, won that last round. Uh-oh.
KNG connects, Fallen removed. Lucas still aware of this flank. Henny removed off the backside. KNG is gonna feel the pressure, and his shot doesn't hit. Steel trying to bail him out here as the smoke provides cover. Phelps drops the bomb in the open, and there's no time for Fur. He's done for. Immortals secure OT. Very same angle. Starts to move, and it costs him. That's big. Coldzera immediately jumps outwards and upgrades to the M4. Now, there is still no smokes for SK, but he's got that single flash. It could serve as the trigger to a flooding of terrorists. Right now, SK look like they might just try to fake this out on B. They've got 2 players on drop, 1 long. Smart. Putting the M4 in the hands of Fur so that he can move it over towards the A site and really doubling into this. It's going to leave Coldzera on the lurk, but Lucas, he sits behind the cannons. T's start to line up, but he goes down. KNG needs to hold off, and he's going to get shanked. Phelps slashes him wide open, and Coldzera comes in with...
Cannons there with a rifle. Good spot to get a couple of kills, if not all of them. And all this damage done by Bolts. SK are chasing, but they only had 1 alive last round. 5 on
2 per side.
Can jump, but you can't bolt.
And one's able to open up. Fallen again losing an off duel.
Another duel.
Move over, old man. That's what he's thinking.
I'm DMing him out.
That's what he's thinking. I mean, how many times do you successfully pick Fallen? You've got to feel confident on that. Stylistically.
He will know about this.
Oh no. I'm over. I'm done for.
It's 2 people that won't be at a Brazilian major.
Yeah. Very stacked B site here for Immortals.
Big to have this opening kill, though. No matter who it is, just having that 5v4. It's forcing SK to be more aggressive, and Bolt's in a pretty good spot here. I like that they're maintaining long B control aggressively. Furkill's the only A player, however, 40 seconds remaining. There's options. However, Fur's actually running back to B, and I think they might maybe pull a rotate out of the site if they wait long enough.
Taco's just crouching around the corner. Bolts will pull the trigger. And he knows there's more here. Bomb just thrown to the wayside. 4 versus 2. Bolts has no need to peek this. He can just distract the whole night long. Fur finally removes him and baits out that shot. Sprays to steal. Great kill.
Nuts.
But that's Immortals regardless. Taking the W.
The W. In a big way, too.
Yeah.